I don't know how you feel about the message from the right. And I think yeah, you back at it? You froze on me a little bit there.
Freeze. Uh-oh.
But you froze in a beautiful spot. You were in mid laughter. You were feeling all this great joy and wonderment, and
Nice.
laughing at
Nice.
the idea of these liberals no longer going to farmers markets.
And
Um,
vaccinating their kids. Now they're like double vaxing.
that's right, dude.
It's so funny.
Well, that's Trump derangement syndrome. Anything that Trump's
Tr-
team does, they're gonna double down on the opposite of it.
Trump just needs to come out and be like, you know what? I'm all for abortions. We need to be pro, but just watch heads explode. I mean, I loved. There was that one guy who just entered Congress, and he proposed a bill to acknowledge Trump derangement syndrome. And it's
Wow.
so funny because the Pod Save America guys, they're like interviewing this Democrat senator, and they're all talking about how ridiculous it is. Trump derangement syndrome is not a thing. Now let's get back to talking about why we now believe taxing tips is a good thing.
Right.
Like, Trump derangement syndrome is such a thing. You guys have it got Bernie Sanders to go out there and just explain why he doesn't think we should end the tax on tips and overtime. Like, if that's not Trump derangement syndrome, I don't know what is. You guys can't even admit that that's a good thing for the working man, for the working class.
Great call. I think we are witnessing the pinnacle of Trump derangement syndrome with the Tesla terrorism that's going on.
That's the other one. Yes.
Dude,
Yes.
Emma and I had a long talk yesterday. We were cruising to one of our favorite sandwich joints, and in our neighborhood, Mike, a lot of liberals. Guess what? A lot of Teslas.
Teslas.
A lot of Teslas, man. Like, surrounded by Teslas. A lot of liberals. We are overwhelmingly liberal in this area. I am in a minority of people here. And so we're cruising around and we're going through some more, I would say, upscale Denver areas to get to this sandwich shop, which is in a very upscale Denver part of Denver. It's away from the city. It's very far from the south side of Denver. It's north side. You know what I'm saying? It's just
the north.
Yes, exactly. There's boutiques on the street, and you can, get niche clothing and unique craft beers, and it's a great area. And as we entered that area from our maybe not so upscale, but, modest middle class area, guess what, man? A lot of Teslas, like a lot of Teslas driving around. I was telling Emma, have you seen this phenomenon online? There are whack job nutcases walking around wiping their asses on Tesla charging stations
Oh, it's crazy.
and throwing dog poop on people's cars. Like, these people are
And keying them and shit.
keying
Like, dude.
Teslas. And she thought it was crazy, and I'm like, do these buffoons not realize they're cheering on their own destruction?
Yeah, I mean,
Because Jimmy Kimmel.
You're keying the car of a guy who probably voted with you.
This is my whole point is Tesla owners are overwhelmingly liberal. I would
100%.
actually argue 95% of people with Teslas are liberals. The very idea of purchasing an electric car is progressive. It's the
Yes.
opposite. It's the total opposite of conservative.